now that you got out, did you have a sense of direction of now what it is you want to do with your life?
I didn't because, to be honest with you, when I was getting out, recidivism, which is, the rate at people who leave, how many people come back, was like three out of every four at the time. So I'd be out in the yard, I'd see people who I thought changed and I thought they're going to make it out there. And then they were back within a few months. I'd see them in the yard again. So my primary concern when I got home was I have 5 years to do on state parole. I need to stay free. Like that was my primary focus. I wasn't worried or thinking about helping other people. I was really paranoid of, let me make sure I get grounded and do the right thing. Because if I wanted to help people, I felt like I had to achieve something. Because getting out isn't enough to to show people, right? Like getting out and trying to change and really having some sort of credentials was my mindset that I can show you. Not only can you get out, but you could also do this. So that phase was let's work on getting there. Um, and helping others was more of the long-term game.
Was there ever a set of goals or a particular goal that kind of helped you strive forward?
Yeah, so I ended up working some odd jobs in the beginning, and then I started working at a warehouse. It was a logistics company. I was driving a forklift, like, picking orders out of a freezer. And I ended up having an idea for this company. I had just started going to community college, and I was taking a speech communication class. They taught us how to use PowerPoint. I had never used that to make, presentations and things like that. So I ended up coming up with this idea for an app that could help the company I worked at. So I used the skills that I learned in the speech class, made a PowerPoint, bought something nice to wear. I bought like a little suit and approached my general manager. And I called him on my day off and said, "Hey, I have a great idea. Can I come show you what it is?" He gave me some time. I went in there, I presented the idea to him. He thought it was great, but he wasn't a technical guy. So he was like, "Look, can I take a couple pictures? I could send it up. I can escalate this a little bit. I know some people at corporate." And I went home. And by the time I got home, I had an email from the vice president of that company. And he said, "Hey, I'll never forget the verbiage in the email. It said, 'Hey, I heard you have an idea. We welcome great ideas. Can you come up to the corporate office, this week and show us what you have?'" And I was like blown away, right? Because I'm like, damn, I'm a convicted felon, you know, and now I have an opportunity to go present an idea that I had because I believed in it. So I went up to corporate, rehearsed, presented the idea. They loved it, but they didn't have like a budget. There wasn't staffing. The idea didn't take off. I went back to the company, but a little while later, like 2 months later, they called me and offered me a position, like an entry quality assurance position in corporate. So it's like I'm getting out of the freezer, I'm going to work a corporate job. And that was like the catapult because it put me into a place where now I know I have to be the hardest worker here because I'm in a corporate environment. Um, People are on a good level. They're in salary roles. They're doing well, and I knew like this was my opportunity. So I really hit the gas on my education and on my career. And now I'm the product manager for that company. So I help design the software that runs like our 45 warehouses across the US now. It's been like an awesome long journey. I've been with that company 12 years, but it gave me a lot of what I needed to, create other spaces, create content, get into rooms and do public speaking and things have really moved forward with that.